Light my lamp. I invite you in to come and dine. Oh Lord, I've been wasting precious time just looking for these answers of mine. But I see something.
Well, hello everybody. This is Douglas Allen Frazier, and we've got an introduction. I believe this is a good introduction song that we will use. It's called Look Again. It's being sung by Leanne Squire, one of the primary worship people at Glory of Zion Worship Center, Corinth, Texas. And as you know, we've been sharing a journey of 60 days just for you. We want you to look again at what God is saying to you. What God is saying to you through His Word and through the words that I share with you. And here's the bottom line. It will continue to be the bottom line because that's all I know. It's all I've been taught. Is God has things He wants us to know. He says it in His Word, call unto me and I will show you great and mighty things. But you see, some of the people that are calling and showing great and mighty things are the prophets today. And God uses them in a very distinct way. But it is also said in Scripture by Moses and also by the Apostle Paul that they wish that all men would prophesy. And so I am sharing with you prophetic words that I know will make a difference in your life. Because you see, each one of us is looking for something that God is going to do in our life. Oral Roberts said it this way: expect a miracle every day. Let me share with you just something that was on the news just a couple of days ago, and you'll understand what I'm saying. Right now, I am declaring that many of you are in a storm. You look at it as being the biggest storm you have ever been in. And it is gripping you with terror and fear. You're trying to move in different directions, trying to get away from the storm because you are so fearful. But you see, God has a way of taking those storms and bringing them down to nothing. So what you're seeing before you, God is going to take it down where it does no harm. It will do no harm. So if you find yourself in the midst of a storm, and I don't care whether that storm is financial, relational, if it's a health issue, it doesn't matter, because God says, I will take down the storms. Let's look at what Jesus did. His disciples were in the middle of the Sea of Galilee. There was a storm going on, and they were fearful for their lives. Yet Jesus spoke to the storm, and the storm stopped. They came upon the shore, and after that, miracles took place. Now, just recently, we had a storm out in the Pacific, Hurricane Patricia, coming down as the biggest storm that had ever hit, period. They were saying the winds were over 265 miles per hour, and there was great fear upon the shores of Mexico and inland from Mexico of what this storm was going to do to the coast and to the people and through the mountains and all the devastation they expected. But you see, I believed, and other people believe, that we have the power We have the authority in Jesus' name to calm the storms. And so we began praying in our home that God would take this storm and break it apart and to bring no harm. And I claim no specialty as far as this is something that my wife and I did alone, independently, because we knew that there were other people praying. I received Facebook information from people in Mexico asking for us to join with them in prayer. Well, the rest of the story is this. The storm did come ashore. The storm did come ashore. But when it was clocked as it hit the shores of Mexico, it was only 100 miles an hour. So it had dropped from a category 5 plus, the biggest 5 plus ever seen, to a category 2. Yes, there was some damage. I'm not sure if there was any loss of life. I haven't seen that. But what I'm saying is, look at what God has for you. Call out. Call out to Him. And I prophesy right now to you. If you're listening to this and you are in a storm, you have a friend in a storm. You can pray and you can change that storm. So as you pray, look for the storm to be calmed and miracles proceeding afterwards. You have the power and authority. Exercise it now in Jesus' name. And in Jesus' name, continue to say that this move of today is also my tomorrow. Yes, your today is your tomorrow. You're moving into a new day. The storms are going to be brought down. There is going to be no harm, and you are going to move into the direction that God wants you to move into.
I'm gonna step forward to a new identity, simplicity.